I am an academic. As far as my research goes, I'm a case methodologist. In other words, a glorified storyteller. So today, I am staying true to form and doing just that. Telling you a story about a young woman called Anna, a story that many young women will resonate with, at least in part. But I cannot tell you Anna's story without telling you a bit of my own. I am the product of the proverbial strong Black woman. My mother, Beatrice Mwila, is the epitome of what many young Black girls aspire to. A devoted Christian woman, highly educated, has worked hard all her life and continues to, even in her retirement. She has had a successful career, charitable in her causes, dedicated to her family. My mother raised us single-handedly after my father's death when I was only 10. I cannot lie, I lacked nothing because I was raised by this woman. I grew up in awe of her, aspiring to be even just a fraction of who she is. Now, let's turn to Anna. Anna was one of my students, one of several that I taught in a module 1 year. Hardly a noticeable student, except that she was always late, with the biggest sunglasses on, and was one to have a casual snooze during the lecture, even when she was late. One day, she came crying hysterically to my office. She was distraught about having failed an assignment. In between tears, she asked me, "Miss, can I resubmit?" I firmly responded, "You know the rules," and I went on to recite university policy. She retorted, "But I just needed more time." "Why didn't you ask for more time?" I asked. She was silent, dead silent. I changed gear to mother mode. "Talk to me, Anna. I want to help you." At that moment, those words seemed to open the floodgates. She began sharing with me her home life. Her mom was a night shift factory worker. Her dad had divorced her mom and no longer lived in the home. Anna was the oldest of 5 children. When her mom was at work, Anna was in effect the substitute mom of the family, cooking, cleaning, helping the younger ones with homework. She shared that the youngest had physical and mental disabilities and highly specialized needs, and that her dad left when he realized that the youngest child would have these conditions. This was too much for me. I was holding back tears. I wanted to stop her and redirect her to counseling support. But I felt my mouth couldn't move. She continued, "I am struggling and really trying my best to cope with everything at home, my part-time job, and at uni. Everyone I have reached out to tells me that I should be strong, that I should be grateful that I'm in the UK, that if I were back in Africa, things would be harder. They remind me that I should not complain because I am the eldest, that all I'm doing is my responsibility, that all this will make me a strong woman and a good wife." I was livid. I could not believe that this was society's response to a young woman's legitimate cry for help. I had to put my emotion aside and mask it with my question. I asked her again, "Why didn't you ask for more time on your assignment, Anna?" She replied meekly, "I didn't want to disappoint you." My emotion swung from being upset to complete shock. My shock was only interrupted by her continuation. Look at you, miss. You're black. Not just black. You're African. You're a woman. You look like me. You have achieved so much. You're strong, and I want to be like you. I don't want you to think I'm just another lazy black student. You see me coming late to class. You see me doze off. How could I ask? I am sorry to disappoint you. Now I was the one silent. I hardly knew this young lady. I couldn't believe that she thought that I had such intimate, high expectations of her. The word disappointment was too heavy, and it sent me into my own world of reflection. I was humbled that she saw me as strong, and I thought of my mom, my own reference point, the embodiment of the quintessential strong black woman. Yet I am quite different from her. The beauty of my own story is that my mother allowed me to define myself, embrace my difference, and recognize my own strength within, my strength as a black woman, not according to societal expectations, but according to my own aspirations. This is a gift I was determined to share with Anna and everyone else like her. I am tired. I am tired of being a strong black woman. If being strong means that we cannot be open about our struggles and weaknesses. If we cannot say no to what we do not desire at work, at home, and in our society. If being black means we have to minimize our blackness to make others more comfortable. If we have to fit into the boxes of acceptable perceptions of blackness. If we cannot make choices that benefit us without being accused of not having black pride. If being a woman means we are only included in the discussion as a token of equality. If our femininity is used as a lens to judge our actions and is used to take away from any merit in what we stand for and our fitness for opportunity. The discourse on our identity as strong black women needs to change. And that change needs to start with how we, strong black women, see ourselves, how we perceive strength, blackness, and womanhood. Anna's story is just one of many that I have heard. These stories are not going away because we have a broader societal problem in how we as black women identify ourselves. We have a difficult time navigating through home life, scholarly studies, and the workplace because of the burden of this label of strong black women. We are burdened with representing an entire race for and are suffocated by systems that do not acknowledge our differences nor our experiences. We cannot immediately rectify the formal and informal institutions that shape our negative experiences, but we can certainly alter our own appraisal of self. This message is for any woman that has ever felt less than, not strong enough, not black enough, not woman enough. Why does this societal label of strong black woman matter? Labels are the headliners of identity. Identity influences what we believe we can achieve, and therein lies the barrier. The moment we claim an identity that we cannot live up to, our self-doubt sets in. Our ambitions drop from sky high to knee high. At best, we feel like imposters in our own identity. And at worst, we feel like failures. Allow me to share with you what I told Anna, not in our initial meeting, but in several meetings later. What makes you strong is not the amount of stress that you can withstand. You are strong for being able to recognize what you can cope with and what you cannot. Your womanhood is not relegated to the domestic chores that you are tasked with performing. Before being a woman, you are human. You are allowed to be tired and to get frustrated. And when you're tired and frustrated, talk about it. Journal it. Pray it. You are black. Melanin is in your skin. What else? You hail from Africa. What else? Who are you, Anna? Please describe yourself without using the adjectives strong, black, and woman. Anna could not respond in the moment. I gave her the opportunity to leave my office, reflect on the question, and respond when she was ready. Many weeks passed. I didn't think I'd hear from Anna again. And then I saw an email in my inbox that read, "Hi, miss. Sorry I have been quiet. I have been busy with graduation preparations." Yes, I am actually graduating. In response to the homework that you gave me, this is my answer. I am human, created in God's image. I have a bright future ahead. Thank you for allowing me to see myself differently. Thank you for hearing me. Your favorite student, Anna. It all starts within. How we choose to see ourselves is how we will be seen. I am proud to be a strong black woman, not because I tick any boxes, but because to me that means I accept my weaknesses. Therein lies my strength. I ask for help. I celebrate my heritage. I have a history that has shaped who I am. I am as I was designed to be and will pursue what is good for me. I will leave my mark on the world as a strong black woman by simply being me. Thank you.